9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Happy Chinese New Year to all the fire all of you out there. I am myself a fire horse, so it means I've done a full cycle. I'm around for those rare moments when a full cycle is done. Yes, the last time the fire horse reigned supreme, we had the Vietnam War. We had the Cultural Revolution in China. So trust me when I say this, it's gonna be we're set for interesting times ahead. Yes, definitely. Yes, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're going to continue with our save. It's build a nation with Hungary, right? So essentially, what I've done is I'm trying. I mean, I'm gonna. You probably know what build a nation is all about, so I'm gonna not explain that right now. It's kind of obvious in the name of the title. But what's interesting is we're gonna share with you what happened with our scouting. Now, scouting is definitely, I don't know what the word for it is, broken, but it's been like this since FM23, I think. So one of the things about Football Manager is that it's always been easy to find players in the game. It's never been difficult. But I don't think many people realize how easy it is. The only problem is, the only challenge for most people is volume. How do I get there very fast? So generally what happens is the moment you start having like 30 or 40 scouts in your club, that's it. World knowledge is yours to have. And I think last season when you came on my stream when I was playing FM24, you saw I had the whole world green except for Greenland. And I was really upset because I couldn't get that plot of land green. That's only because the game can't send scouts to Greenland because it's a province of Denmark. But then again, there's some historical basis for the football to be separated. So, hey, I don't know, man. Just the way the game is, I guess. So, I couldn't get that done. I couldn't get. So that was the only green portion in the whole game that, couldn't get done. So, if anyone knows where they can find maps in the game, knowledge maps, it'll be really helpful because I thought I found one, but then I realized I might have been dreaming because I tend to dream a lot when I'm sleeping. So if I play a lot of World of Warcraft, then when I'm dreaming, I don't know, I see myself as a bear suddenly charging into a room. Don't look at me, man. It's strange. So when I play Football Manager, I might be dreaming that I've sent my scouts out to Singapore to suss out some players. Honestly, it's strange. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So at the moment we are in the season 2029, right? So here we are. And I've created some job AdWords, right? Because if you're looking at my staff situation at the moment, in terms of recruitment team, you can see that we still have vacancies. We don't have a chief scout. We don't have a recruitment analyst. We're missing one scout. I really want to get a scout in. Head of sports science, one coach, maybe coach. Set piece coach won't make much of a difference in the game. Okay, so if on the stream, 2 streams ago, I think Say It Out Loudly mentioned it as well. So I thought I shared with you guys. Basically, there is a way for you to get scouting knowledge up really, really quickly. Okay, it's incredibly unintuitive. It doesn't make sense, but it works. Okay, so what you end up doing is you got all these coaches. All your scouts. This works for lower league football, but in a slightly different way. So we are a team that's got a limited number of scouts, and we can only scout Europe. Okay, so because I can only scout Europe, essentially what that means is that you have a list of countries you can scout. So we had all these scouts are Hungarian, and when we signed them, they only had Hungary knowledge. Now, look, let's check out Vladan Sucic because we started sending them to every single country in Europe. So all the scouts now in our club are scouting every single country. Look at their knowledge now. Croatia complete. This is less than a month. I did it like 2 weeks ago. And in less than 2 weeks, he is now has got complete knowledge of Croatia, Turkey, Serbia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Austria, average. My word, this is insane. Okay, now let you look at another coach. Right, you just pick up random coach scouts in your team, right? So we got this guy now. Same thing, complete, but now different countries complete. For Denmark, Hungary, Switzerland, Austria, basic. So he's also about to go out. How is this possible? This is for every single one of my scouts. Some of them have got different. Of course, not everyone has exactly the same ones, right? So we go to recruitment focuses. We have one recruitment focus called youth players. So I've only been interested in youth players. So my recruitment focus has been set for just this group of players. Now, I'm not going to mess with this. I'm not going to show you exactly what happened here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new one and then we're going to delete it straight away. So essentially what we'll do is this. So we create a new recruitment focus. Then create a new recruitment focus like this, right? Okay. So you just set it to any position, doesn't really matter. So we go to next. What's more important is their age range. Okay, so we go age range 15 to say 18. Okay, and then you want silver stars. You always want silver stars. Okay, so we're gonna call this the youth. I don't know what we're gonna call them. What are we gonna call this? You just experiment. Experiment. Okay, expert. Okay, whatever. All right, 15 to 18, right? So you've chosen this. Set it to ongoing. This is really important. Go to further details. Are you the sort like me who just wants players to be a certain height, then go in here, add in height? Okay, well, let's say we want that to be all 1.83, and then go back to main details. Now, the important area is actually here, scouting area. So you can then add and assigning scouts. These are the two ones that you want to aim for. All right, so choose an area. What you got to do is there's a maximum of 145 nations that you can send. This list is up to 145. So what you need to do is you need to fill up 145 nations. So you got to do each country. You got to add each country in, all of them. The good thing is there's a ticker here because there's something wrong with the UI. Okay, the UI has got its own issues. Okay, so when you come in here, what will happen is once you start, we started Luxembourg for some reason. So you go straight at the top, you go from Kazakhstan, and you just keep on adding until you get to the bottom. Now, for now, it doesn't look so bad. But once you start, once this list does not wrap, nor does it go to the next column. I'm sorry, the UI designs. The UI design is not very friendly. You see, the whole thing starts to shift up. Now, everything shifts up, right? Then all the lines will go over. So you gotta have to be quite disciplined here. You gotta know where you are. So keep doing it. As you can see, it looks really silly now. Now the whole thing is getting. You can see either possession, out of possession. Okay, then keep doing this, and you keep adding. And adding. It's a game of patience. Okay. So you keep adding every single nation. Once you've added all the nations, you've got to come over here and assign scouts. Then you're going to come in here and assign every single scout. You can. To uncheck this, go and assign all your scouts. Then you assign all your scouts. Once all your scouts are assigned, hit the confirm button. Add all the analysts as well. And if you want to include results one in other recruitment focuses, it's fine. This is just a way for the game to. If you have lots of recruitment focuses, it basically just collates all the information into this. So I just hit the confirm button and then it will come back. So I'm not gonna create this because I already got one here. So as you can see, this is the one that I've created. I'm not gonna hit edit as well. If I hit edit, sometimes it resets the whole thing and I don't want it to reset and become blank again. So using the same method, I created, you can tell it's still in progress, right? So always set it to ongoing, right? Don't set it to, if you don't set it to ongoing, you're gonna have to keep doing it over and over again. Because you'll see this, you'll see a button when you've completed it, right? Do you want to restart it? So you gotta have to restart it all over again. So let's look at this player, for example. So this is one of the players that they found, and the number of good I don't know. I tend to value the scout recommendation quite a lot. because the scout recommendations are very close to their CPA. Look at this. Fratia is actually a 5-star player. So when I see A, I know that its potential ability is very high. Now, I know some people say stars are not A, the grading is not important. I've been playing this game long enough to know that when people started playing attributeless, right, they go like, oh, you can't depend on you cannot look at attributes. Then I went like, okay, let's make it fair then, because you know the attributes are, you know his PA just by looking at this. They go like, no, you can't. You can see the PA. This is his PA. This may not be the exact value, but it's a range, and the range is all you need. You don't need to know it's 180. You just need to know it's between 160 to 190, and you're fine with that, right? As long as he's got a great personality, you're sold. So all you need then is to know what his personality is like, his balance. Now, when he's balanced like this, what do? You look at determination quickly. If the determination is high, worth signing. If his determination is less than 10, don't bother. Then you have to look at his hidden traits as well. Then you're looking at things like his media handling style. Now, if he's unflappable or he's reserved, I would sign him. But if it's like friendly with the media, I won't bother. So it's usually because media handling style is a cue to hidden attributes. So like this, you can actually find lots of good players. No, it is too damn easy. Okay, guys, your scouting knowledge is gonna go berserk. I think that is the reason why we don't have the scouting map in the game. Because last year I did the same thing with FM24 and FM23 and FM22. It's been like this since people have reported this many times, and SI has never done anything about it. Maybe they also maybe they too like the game to be easy and fantastic, right? Fantastical. Fantastical. Yeah. They also want the game to be fantastical, not fantastic, fantastical. Correct. Damn it, no. We did have to pick a word that has got two possibilities. There's like a word that's got two branches. All right, so this is really easy, guys. Look, I know people have come to me many times and asked me this question. How do you find players? I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to find players. The game has been dumbed down to a level that, you know, a guy coming out of primary school can play this game without too much effort. Right? Nobody needs to think when you play this game. There's no thinking involved. You want a good player? A. Bring him in. Good player, personality, bring him in. You want a good coach? Don't bother. Why? Personality important. That's all. Why? I thought attributes are important. Attributes not important. Attributes only influence the players that are coming through. When he's in the club, facilities very important. Training the player playing on very important. But his training schedule only serves to. It's like guiding a river to flow in a certain direction. That's all. You're just setting the attributes up, so you're guiding his development. So choosing the role is basically how you kind of fine tune where his attributes are going to go. And then when it comes to general team training, it's the same thing. So that is the reason why once a long time ago in a land far away, somebody in SI called Seb Russell. We did an article together for the forums, and in the article, I and him were having discussions, and he said the same thing. He said the best training schedule is balance. You can create any kind of a training schedule. You can be an underdog team and decide that my emphasis is going to be on physical. Then what will happen is most of your attributes, when you develop your players, right, there will be a tendency for some players to have better physical attributes than the rest. So if you want like a better overall growth, then choose a balanced training schedule. So that was it. So the game isn't that difficult. So we've created this. So look at this, man. I mean, I can go down the list. Because the worst grade is actually C. Of course, that's down to remember my lowest scale is silver stars, right? So this will be the back end range. But you can see that a lot of players have been recommended. And I've added some of these players into shortlist. Now, what I do is I always add them into a shortlist with data on it. Now, the reason why I add data on it is really simple. Now, this data is usually for the first team. So people might be going, but what's the point of having this? I mean, I have a short list. I have this custom views for different kinds of players, creators, goalkeepers, destroyers. Generally, players I refer to as those who are going to tackle hard, right? I want DMs, I want defenders. And then you've got scorers, of course. So all these have got their data here. Now, why this data? Why particularly data? Because what happens in the game is if they get roped into the senior team, they start generating numbers. Now, whether this number, I'm not going to, okay, one thing about me, right, when it comes to numbers, I know the numbers are not accurate. I just want to know that they are numbers, that's all. Because their being numbers means that these players are good enough to play the first team. That's all I need to know. So like, for example, here, we've got this guy's been playing regular, he's been playing, so I don't care how many games he's playing. So it'll be worth looking at him or at least getting a new scouting report in. So, I mean, we can look at this guy now. Without even trying too hard, right? In this game of Football Manager, without trying, this is what you get. This is why this game is too easy right now. I don't mind. It's not much of a challenge. Football Manager 26 is not a challenge at all. On a scale of 1 to 10 for challenges, I put it like about... The last game that was this easy was CM0304. Because 0304, I just put in scramjet, sign the player, go win the title, come back, right? Make coffee, tea. This is as good as doing that now. So, yeah, I know some people might not like it, but I mean, it's entertaining, I guess. Yeah. So this game was meant to be it's not really a simulation of world football, it's just an entertaining game. Joshua Hackney, how are you, man? I find this year attacking mentality to a correct team is very strong. What are your thoughts? I mean, Joshua, I play on attacking mentality or cautious mentality. For me, mentality is not something that, oh, this year, this mentality is good, that mentality is good. The only year when that was the case was, I think, FM 16. Was it 16? I think 16. Because positive mentality was a golden rule. And FM 16, FM 17, yeah. That was the year when positive was too good. Then what SI did was they kind of changed, they made a tweak, I think, from what I understand. So basically, I don't know the full details of what they changed, but after the change, I noticed, right, that I wasn't playing on positive anymore because the passing was too short. And I wanted a bit more directness in my game, so I had to choose either cautious or attacking. Yeah. And I found that I was gravitating towards three styles: cautious, balance, and attacking. So whenever I start games, I don't know what's going on, I start on balance. Then if I find that the pressure is too high, I go to cautious because I still have my counter attacks because the passing is still long, but the team is taking less risk. Then if I want my football to go from end to end really quickly, then I go to attacking because then it will make me a much more dynamic team that moves the ball really quickly with lots of passes in between. I mean, some long passes. And if I wanted to see out a game, I go to positive. Because then the passing will become shorter. You see, that's how my mind thinks, and I think that's what SI really meant, was after with passing. Yeah. Do you think Arsenal has really bottled it too? But I think Arsenal are masters at bottling. They should start their own bottling company called Arsenal Beverages, something like that. Because they do this every year. I think the last time they won something was the Europa Conference League, right? Okay, they can have a 10-point lead and they'll blow it. No, I mean, Wolves, right, have only won one game this entire season. One game. All right, they had a 2-goal lead on Wolves, and they should have seen that match out. But I don't know what happened. I mean, apparently Arteta is now blaming pre-match injuries, pre-match warm-up injuries. I'm like, everybody warms up the same way. All. If you notice, most of the teams, right, they have the same kind of pre-match warm-up drills. It's not like our pre-match warm-up drill is different from the other team's pre-match warm-up drill. Now, Arteta is always blaming something, but never himself. Yeah. So apparently now they're looking at the pre-match warm-up drills. But they've only had 4 players injured this entire season during a pre-match. And this can happen. Sometimes a player carries an injury into the game. I mean, they'd like to be selected. Which player doesn't want to be selected to play, right? Okay. So I remember Bukayo Saka got a hip injury during training, pre-match training, and then they lost a few other players and lost another player again. So they're blaming all kinds of things. But I think they have to look at themselves. I don't think Arsenal have the character needed to win a major title because they just don't seem to have that fight in them. They're just bottlers. Arsenal Beverages Company. All they know how to do is have a drink. I mean, the time... you see, I don't see that fighting spirit that they have, because trust me, this modern generation of footballers, right? All wimps. All wimps. All like you blow them, they fall down kind of thing. They cannot stand up and fight. They are like wimps nowadays. This new generation of footballers are just wimps. And to think that people are paying all that money just to watch them. Speaking of money, do you know how much it will cost you to go to see the World Cup? I just went to check. The nosebleed tickets are something like 1,400 US. And then the seats right in front are $9,000. What the hell has gone wrong with the world? There was a time where football was affordable. I don't know who's going to be watching the World Cup. Nobody. I mean, it was. I think they were talking about it being an they're having it in the immigrant cities, like like New York is going to have World Cup games, but it's incredibly daft. No? In a country that has about 800 languages, you think that. I mean, I just saw a picture of Infantino. He was doing this. Infantino looks like a goblin. Yeah. He looks like a goblin, He like a greedy goblin. I think Arsenal is just Arsenal are a good advertisement for the modern state of the game. Wimps. Yeah. They're emotional, exactly. The moment pressure hits them, they fall over like wimps. They are so look. If Arsenal become champions, the league, they win the league, right? It's just going to be the worst thing ever. I rather see Everton winning the league, man. Like I want to see a team that looks like they're fighting for every single. Even Manchester United now getting better, looking like they're fighting for every single ball. The moment Arsenal encounter a team that wants to fight for every single ball, they become wimps. Wolves showed up, man. Wolves became wolves. And straight away, Arsenal keeled over and died. That's the thing about Arsenal. They're just like their manager. The manager looks like he's never had a scar on never had a scratch in his entire life on his face. He should get one scar on his face just to prove that he looks a bit tough. He's just too pretty. They need a manager like Igor Tudor. Walks into a room, people go, oh my God, I'm not going to mess with you. Yeah, I look at Arsenal. The moment they show up, I'm going like, who the fuck are you, man? Just wimps. Haritz, how are you, man? Long time since you watched my streams. Arteta getting sacked. I don't think Arteta is ever going to get sacked. Arsenal is just too wimpish. Even the chairman is probably, they're all wimps. They don't deserve to be title winners. I can't stand Arsenal. Arsenal are just a very bad. They just is there any tough looking Arsenal character? None, no. I miss the days when they had like Tony Adams. I mean, even Emmanuel Petit with a name like that, right? You think that he's such a, he's petite. Turned out he's quite very. Emmanuel Petit, Patrick Vieira. Remember how Patrick Vieira used to look at players across the park? You don't mess with Patrick Vieira, no. Patrick Vieira messes with you. But now what do they have? They have I don't know, man. They have a whole bunch of wimps. Sorry, lah. It's over, I don't want Arsenal to win the title, please. Can we talk about judging players? Can you explain which attributes or what level those attributes you look at to decide if a young player can develop into a good team first player? Well, Crosby, you don't look at attributes first. The first thing you look at when you want to judge whether a player can develop into something is, of course, potential ability. Yeah. You want to look at his potential ability to see whether there is room to grow. So if there's a gap between his CA and his PA, there's room to grow. Depends on the size of the gap. So sometimes you see like 1 star for CA and you see like 5 stars for PA. Then holy cow, this guy's going to explode. So yeah, develop him. So that's the first thing you look at. The second thing that you look at is his personality. The personality is really important. Because if you have a player who has got like an unambitious personality, no matter how many stars he has, he's just a waste of effort, so don't bother. So personality becomes really important. So you generally, the worst you want to accept is balance on the condition that he has got good determination. But you want to look at like sporting, spirited. I think I did it in my guide. I gave you guys the whole matrix already. So it's what to aim for. But there are certain personalities you don't go for, and there are certain personalities you go for. The best personalities, of course, are spirited, resolute. What about mentoring? Don't waste your time. If you need to mentor, this game has changed over the years. Mentoring used to be something that happened like that until people like me started showing you how you can get an entirety of model citizen players. So SI decided to randomize it. They should randomize scouting too, because scouting is not random right now. It's too easy. So that's the second thing that SI might do. But the thing is, so you want to aim for good personalities, right? Because mentoring is just a waste of time. I would never mentor players. I mean, if you want to, you can. It becomes an experiment, but you can't rely on it. Because osmosis is way more powerful. See, the thing is, mentoring means one-to-one, right? But if you have an osmosis effect, which is like if your whole squad is professional, then you put one guy inside there, there's a chance that his personality will improve because the many outweigh the needs of the few. Okay, so they might have impact. So that's the second thing you look at. The third thing you look at is media handling style. Now, you want reserve, you want unflappable. Generally, those are the media personality styles that you aim for, right? You want players that are too friendly and upfront to the press, they generally can be an issue. So I would look at that. So you identify the kind of player, right? Then it comes to attributes. So you don't start with attributes first. You look at that first. But of course, you see, this is the way I scan a game, right? I first look at his 5-star potential. If his 5-star potential is very high, I immediately scan. Second thing I look at is personality. The third thing I look at, and this is very quick, natural fitness. That's the third thing I look at. I zoom in on natural fitness immediately. Because if his natural fitness is less than 10, I don't want to waste my time either. Because he's just going to be a one-half player, or he's always not going to be available for the second game in a week. So I don't want that. Okay, natural fitness done, right? So what else do we look at? Of course, then it becomes the attributes that are key in your style of play. So if I'm looking for a striker, then I definitely want him to have some jumping reach. If I'm looking for an enforcer, then I want him to have aggression. If I'm looking for any player that's creative, I'm looking for off the ball and decisions. And yeah, so it becomes a case of, do I spend my time looking at what's good for the role? That's the last thing I do. The first thing I do is whether he's good enough to play for me. Yeah, so that's it. Hey, Godspurs, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. So you can see, so these are a short list of players that I've created. So we got this guy. Look at him, man. The scouting system, the scouting methodology on Football Manager is really, really simple. So if you do it the way I suggested, you're not gonna. So this is players that we added to our shortlist based on the number, based on the recruitment focuses we created earlier, right? So this is the recruitment focus we created earlier. That is basically scouting every single nation on the planet, okay? Or in this case, every single nation that I can send my players to. So yeah. Eventually, we will expand, right? So we will have more scouts, right? So my goal is eventually to have like, I think I had something like 40 scouts at one point in my club. That was last year. And that's when I realized this game was okay. But it's not, it's fun. It's fun. I mean, it's like, kick-ass fun now. So in the Hungarian Cup, we beat Haladas. Now we're in the final, guys. We are heading to the final. We're gonna do the double. Oh my goodness, we're meeting Pushkas. Okay, this is going to be very important for us because we are playing Build a Nation. We do not want Pushkas to be in fourth spot. They must be in third spot. They must go to Europe because this is one of the generators of good talent in our league. And this is Build a Nation. Okay? It's not build a club. So we have to build. We have to look at others. So sometimes we need to throw games. So we had a grand fix-it masters of the league. Sometimes you don't want to win the title. So last few seasons in a row, we gave the title to Ferrawa. Literally, I just start losing games and finish second. Then Ferrawa went to the Champions League, but couldn't even get past the first round. Very first knockout round, they can't get through. I said we allowed them to do it 2 seasons in a row. Of course, it didn't do any good to them. But right now, it looks like Pushkas could be, we beat everybody around them. So Debrecen, we hammered Parks, we hammered ZTE. Okay, so these were defeated. I think we lost to Pushkas, right? No, Ferrava and Keshwara. So we lost to Ferrava, but Pushkas now have lost 6 games this season. ZTE, Dishko, and Debrecen, so they're fine. So we make sure that the rest are doing okay, but we don't want to knock them too hard. They're 6 points behind, and there's enough games for them to lose the title. So what we'll do is we give this match a couple of our youngsters to play, Okay, so we got Mason. Mason can play in defense. Golik can play in strike. Yeah, we might lose. It's okay. We are throwing the game. We're not exactly throwing the game, you know. We're giving our youth players a chance to play too. It's not like I don't develop them. Kovacs, Kovacs, can we play him as a left back? We can, right? He's also another one of our youth players that we're developing. So Kovacs goes here. Okay, good. Perini, Stuparevic, he's right-footed or left-footed? I know I tried to train his right foot, but he didn't strike me as I didn't seem to think that he got better. Ricky is also a left-footer. So Varga, Varga contract running out, cannot play already. Then Juric, what about you? Juric, 26 years old. No point. Biriglia also quite old. So we got Pirini is also quite old. Varga is okay, but forget it. That's it. Okay, let's go. All right, go to match. Golik is going to get a chance to play. Issue with my shoulder, otherwise I'm okay. I hope you know. Yeah, my family is good. My neck is still bad. I don't know what to do already. Hey, we got the Walk of Honor, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Pushkas. Yes. Thank you to all the fans out there. Yes, we're the champions. We are the champions, my friends. Da-na-na-na. Now, but then we are giving Pushkas a chance. Pushkas can beat us. Yeah, they've beaten us before. This season, though, I did a double on them. So this is their chance to get a result. This is for them to finish third. Or maybe even second. Because Ferrova, I'm sick and tired of them. You know, they always finish, they always go to Europe and embarrass the whole country. Conference League, we made it all the way to the quarterfinals. Yeah. Hey, Luis, thank you for the follow. So as you can see, yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I am using Reshade. This game is unplayable without Reshade. If you don't use Reshade, the game is too bright. And if you're going to ask me for my settings, I generally recommend you just download Reshade and start with Live Gamma again. And that would mean you're experimenting a bit. But just adjust the green or blue value and bring it down. That's all you need to do for a start. Yes, we are throwing the game. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. Okay. Hey, is that us? Yeah, Male. Okay, what we'll do is, because we're throwing the game against the result. Okay? Instant result. Let's not be... we not getting involved. We must not get involved. Huh? Okay, they did it. Pushkas beat us. That's okay. But then we did 3 points of this. This is how we fix the league. We lost. Oh, there's a convincing defeat. Yeah, our players have to learn some humility also. We've always beaten them. Never mind, it's okay. But 3-0 is quite a hammering. Quite a hammering from our team. For our team who played badly. So of course, Chico at 6.5, Kovacs at a 6.4. Mason at a 6.5. Mason was so the young players didn't do too badly. 6.4, 6.4, 6.5, and 6. Golik is the outlier. Golik wants to leave the club anyway, so I decided to skip buying FM26. How's the game? I mean, the game, honestly speaking, if you want to play FM26, you're gonna have to have. Have you ever played 0304? Are you old enough to remember playing Championship Manager 0304? If you are, then this is just like playing 0304, where you ignore training. You pretend there's no data. Yeah. So if you pretend there's no data and you ignore training and you ignore the players and you just sign the best players and create a tactic and play, then this is the game for you. Yeah. Then it will be fine. Zoltan Zabo has agreed to join the club. Zoltan? Oh, see, this is what happens, right? We let the assistants and we let all the staff make recommendations. So they are the ones signing players. No, they have to come through me though. So I will look at the player and go like, personality casual, not interested. I'll look at his overall natural fitness 4. Sorry, not happening. See, this is how it works now for me. So it's really cool because I don't get too involved. I might sign some players. I put some players on the scouting list. Sometimes I will want to go and sign players myself. And when that happens, yeah. Other than that, I won't. Yeah, so this is very good. I like this style of play. So if you are into stuff like this where you allow your staff to make the recommendations and you decide based on that, then but the thing is, what you can't do is you can't go into the youth team and tell them what. You can influence the tactic they're playing, but you can't choose who's playing. Yeah. So that's fine. For me, the game is, you can't compare to FM24. You got to compare it to CM0304. I will compare it to 0304. In terms of experience, it's the same. 0304 was just create a tactic, go out there and win. Yeah, so this is the same. Create a tactic, go out there and win. So you got to treat it like you are the coach, head coach of a team. I think SI did mention that as well. I remember that. I think SI are looking at pushing this game more into that direction to resemble what it is like in the real world. In the real world, managers don't have much say over the youth teams. But in Football Manager, it's extremely unrealistic. We have a say, too much of a say on our youth teams. So that's something that. So if you don't like that, then you probably will not be able to play this game. You can still influence the training that they do. Speaking of which, let's go and check the training. So squad, and then we go to the training, right? Here, under 19s training. So look at that, man. What happened to my under 19s team? It's been massacred. They want to sign under 19 players. They left with only these players, though. They literally have no more players. Unaware what happened to the. Yeah, there's a few players are injured or on loan. Yeah. Okay, it's not so bad. I don't know what tactic he's playing. I never really bothered to ask him. So winger, DM, box to box, almost the same as the senior team. So they're using the first tactic. Because I play that tactic. Okay. I think what I want to do is, I can influence their tactic, but the S-Man is playing his own tacticals. S-Man is got 4-2-3-1 preference. Okay, I think what we'll do is, I have to influence them. Okay, so I tell you what, we're going to load this slot first. I don't know. This is all not my tactics. No, Palace tactic BD won't be mine. Load this. Okay, then we clear this slot. This is Gambit. We'll leave Gambit alone now. So Gambit will be the one the youth team plays. Okay. Then we go to all instructions and we do counter. But I don't think this is the way the game works. The game works on the tactic you have set as a primary training tactic. So that was a way, right? Last time, intensity, the team training tactic, whatever, the primary train tactic. Doesn't seem. I mean, now they're playing the 4-3-3 on the youth team, or the senior team in this case. Yeah, Chico Lombana. This is a senior team. Okay. But let's say we switch to this, and then we go here. We go youth that up. Not this way. Now the youth team is still playing this 4-2-3-1. They follow whatever slot I'm in. That's a problem. Yeah. So whatever tactic I am playing, there's the one there. So if you don't want them to play if you don't want them to play with your system, then there's no way around it. So we're gonna have to stick to this until their game day is here. Overview. Come back to squad again. I'll see the training for the youth team overview again. Then come in here. come in here. Have I changed the training yet? Yeah, youth possession all the way, then youth possession. Oh, this is youth possession custom. Youth balance. Oh yeah, I'm not getting involved in training. Sorry. sorry. I'm not getting involved in training. I've stopped, no? Yeah, so I cannot touch their training. I'm not allowed to touch their training. They are the ones doing the training. I only set out training intensity. Okay, so I'm not getting involved. Gotta keep reminding myself. I'm so used to training players. Youth team, we need to get a few more players in because we promoted a few of the youth players into the senior team squad. So we gotta this year, whatever they want, we might have to agree. I might have to agree, to the staff's recommendations because they need the numbers. Otherwise, more and more players will get injured. So scouting wise, I think if you check our knowledge, we're waiting for some more. We're trying to hire some more staff. If I hire some more staff, I got to make a change to the scouting team selection, excited crowd, trips. So far, no news on the staff. I'm waiting for the staff to come in. Then you guys can see what I do. Recruitment focus completed. Which one is this? The fullback recruitment focus. This one, we were looking for a fullback. Recruitment focus for fullback. Which one is it? There we go. This one. So they only managed to come up with this guy. I find it very annoying. Okay, so we got this guy and then see what he's got. He can play as a wingback. He's definitely way better than any of the guys we have. He's a bit short. Yeah, he's quite short. He's nippy, fast, and short. Good personality. Strength and stamina is actually a powerhouse. Yeah. Unexpected positive. What was that? Why is this? Oh my god, Nasai. Disgusting, are you? This is a scouting report. Notice how the scouting reports now, right? If you go to scouting reports, they don't show you the attributes. It's like this is the perfect game for people who don't want to play attributes anymore. If you want to check, see his attributes, you click on the next page. Yeah. Or you do this. So it's aggression and composure. I mean, for a 21-year-old, right? He's got decent work rate. He can cross the ball. He can beat players. He's fast. The only problem with a player like this is it does. Okay, this is where I tell you what the meta is. There's only one meta in this game, jumping reach. Okay. The meta is never to sign a player who's got a fullback who is got less than 10, 12 jumping reach. If you sign that, then you're always going to be likely to concede a goal at the far post. So you never ever sign a player who's got low jumping reach. So no matter how good that player looks, right, you don't waste your time. So those players, unfortunately, end up being players you don't pick. Especially with fullbacks. Freda covers favorites for Pushkar's Academia clash. Okay, we lost to MTK. We didn't lose to... I thought we played Pushkar's. Damn it. Damn it. I should have known better. I thought I was playing Pushkar's. They rescheduled the matches. So I didn't realize it. Okay, so for this game, quick pick. And then we go out. We got Pirini, Traore, everyone's okay. Let's go. Unfortunately for us, I wanted to throw the game. No, 7 points. We got the cup coming up. You cannot lose 2 games in a row. Nottingham Forest are quite close to the drop zone as well. So I think this season Wolves are Wolves are going down. I don't see them coming back. West Ham as well. Wolves and West Ham is a team in the third position. They got, but the problem is this, right? I can't remember who's the team in third, man. I know it's Nottingham Forest are close to the bottom. No, it's Wolves and West Ham favorites to go down. The other team has got the teams ahead of them include Tottenham Hotspur, so I don't know if they're gonna go down or not. Wait, so the third from bottom is the race this season. Oh my goodness, we're losing another game. Oh, this is getting to be a habit, man. Well, I guess our players have won the title. They're all celebrating already. Borukov gets that. No, he's offside. Singapore, Tampines Rovers beat we beat a Vietnamese club that fielded two ineligible players in the first leg, handing us a 3-0 win in the first leg, right? Then we won 2-0 in the away leg at home when they traveled to us. I think last season we had a problem with Lion City Sailors. They were not docked as well. Okay. Another offside. We all see the slow motion next season onwards, right? I suspect, right? They're gonna, nowadays got ref cam. The referee's got a camera on his jersey, and then some of the goals they sometimes show it to you. I think the English Premier League has got a new channel called I think Ref Cam or something like that, where they put the goals from the Ref Cam on. They look quite good. They should mic them out so you can hear what they're saying. All the interesting language that comes out from the players' mouths. Danielson. Oh, nice. We considered the early goal, but the boys managed to respond. But this is a end-to-end game. Oh, it scores. This is one thing I don't like about the game now is you can't really tell when a goal is scored anymore. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel the drama. There's no tension because I think largely it's got to do with all these statues. See how the cameraman, they're statues? The whole game is like statues, no? And then the only people that are moving, right, are the audience, but the fans, they seem to be moving in the same fashion throughout the games. There's no variety in their movement. I think the 3D is, as I call this to be the best 3D they've ever had. I don't see the difference between this and FM17. To be true, right? It's not to me, it's like nothing, right? I mean, the only thing that's interesting is the match engine. Other than that, the graphics look like okay, I'm not too impressed. My goodness, we've conceded a goal. Why can't shout? What the hell happened? I haven't even shouted yet. Come on. Let's go. We're 2-1 down. Go, Danny. Oh, Danny was in. Ayo, we lose 2 games in a row. Cup coming up, no? I think we are just playing like it doesn't matter anymore. Kern to Popov. Alright, we're gonna change the roles. Okay, taking it all the way already. In possession, you change now to fullback. And then team instructions, no more nice guy. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's push. Wait. Hold on. I forgot to do one more thing. Sit narrower. Guy inside the ball, make more runs. Then the guy on the right. Sit narrower. Guy inside the ball. 4 runs, make more runs. So both of them not going to charge forward. Okay, and then we'll just we can keep you as a ball playing centre back. Side change to the tactic. So I'm gonna get both the fullbacks to run at the defense now. Kovacs, Kern, Dietz. Oh, some nice football. Traore. That guy's on loan. Take him over. No reason for you to play. I don't know why we let you play in the first place. Kovacs gonna come off. And then we got, I think Mirticic is our superstar is injured now. Yeah. Then full show come on. Alright, let's go. We rested players. Good defending. Okay, Dietz. Nice ball to Danielson. Come on, pull. Traore back to Iliev. Iliev now to Kern. Kern shoots. Keeper makes a save. How many you think? Yeah, okay, I want to know right in chat. Right, how many of you feel that Arsenal are going to win the title? I guess with the chat being silent, I think nobody expects Arsenal to win the title. And our chat has spoken. Arsenal will not win the title. Look at that. It's when the ball goes in, the audience, there's no change. No, have you noticed that? Whenever the ball goes in, right, there's no change in the animation of the audience. See, seamless, no? There. That is the reason why I think, right, this game, right, has got such an immersion problem. It's like, whenever you expect there to be a change, because when when you go to a stadium, right, people might be watching the game, go like, yeah. Then there's this mini pause as the guy is coming in, oh yeah. And at the moment the ball goes in, the whole place erupts, right? But you don't get that in this game. There's no eruption. So that's one of the reasons why I think this game is, if you remove for the audience, right, you probably won't feel it anyway. Yeah, you're better off playing without the audience. I think they act more as a distraction than anything else. It's got a serious immersion problem on this game. And a lot of it's got to do with the graphics. I mentioned it on the forums. There's no atmospheric change in the game. So if you go and play a Champions League final, or when you play a Champions League final, or you play a lower league relegation last battle match, right? It feels the same. Yeah. Okay, you managed to record league goals hold for fair while. 78 league goals is a new team record. Wow, impressive. They finished second. So looking at the situation, Pushkas Academy are still 7 points clear. That's good news. I think if things carry on the way they're going, they should be third. No? Where's our scouts? Waiting for our scouts. I put out an ad. No? Yeah. I don't know if we can see it here. No? They should put a job center report overview. Backroom staff adverts. Okay. Why is all this? What is this supposed to mean? This dot here. Where's the filter? Tell me, what's this for? I'm sorry, we have a dot here. Staff. I put an ad word. What happened to the ad? Please advert scouting. Nah, it can't do anything, right? So definitely an ad is out. There's no update. No? Arsenal should win it this season or next with the squad they have built. Really? I got Spurs. I don't think so. Arsenal are wimps. They'll never win the title. They don't have the character to lift the title. I don't think any player in that squad is strong enough to lift the trophy. All them, the trophy is going to be too heavy for them. Cannot. The team got no character. They got no fighting spirit. They always bottle things. Yeah, I think you can give them a 10-point lead and they still lose the title. I'm sorry it sounds so like this. Why did Arsenal look like that? No way lah. Continue. Okay, so recruitment analysts, no problem. We just want to sign them. As long as they got analyzing data, they're good. We signed the fellow. Average. This guy very good, so approach to sign. Exit as one. What about this guy? Analyze data, very good. Approach to sign. Patch 2. And then Mihai PDT, competent one. So kind of see, come on. Average one. No more. Only got these 3. Hey, come on. Mouse over. Very good. I think I already gave him, right? We gave 1. This one also we gave. And Mihai, competent. That's all. And Neri, average. So looks like I have to get from one of these 3. Honvet? No. Okay lah, we take you from Honvet. So 3. Okay. Alright, we've gone for 3 players. 3 recruitment analysts. They have a few wobbles but remain unbeaten. Somehow or another, I think that as the city continues to breathe down their necks, right? I do want Arsenal to win the title. I just want them to really want it. Play like champions. But it's true, when you're at the table sometimes, right, it's harder to finish, cross the finishing line. No, it's not easy. Okay, coach advertisement. Okay, we doesn't matter. We just want a good personality. So that's the most important thing. So personality is what? Balance, not interested. Look at personality first, though. Look at personality first. Very professional. Okay, good. 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, good. Okay, everything else not important. Yeah, everything else not important. Okay, what's his name? What's his name? Sanko Sweatnoff, right? Sanko Sweatnoff. Okay, fairly professional. Okay, good. Tactics also the same as ours. What is this guy? Balance, not interested. I'm not looking at anything else, no. What's this? Alexander Kalens, fairly professional. 4-4-2, 4-3-3, wingers. Not bad, Okay, okie dokie. But so is this? What is his name again? Just now, Alexander, right? Then Yaroslav Pelens, perfectionist. I sign you, man. Average. What the hell? Everything not good enough. Cannot. I need the balance. I need the attributes be semi-decent. Plus his personality be good. So this guy is out. Okay, so then we got need this guy left. Senkov. Senkov has got fairly professional personality. He plays the formations I like. His we know he's never gonna teach set pieces, so it's okay. And he's defending very good. Okay. Approach to sign. Coach. Finalized deal. One last coach we have to sign. So now scouts, right? Now scouts doesn't matter. just make sure that they got decent adaptability. Chief scout. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so all these are the scouts. They're all applying for the chief scout position also. Judging sort of PA. I'm like, what? Adam no. Daniel Sandu. No. Valon Barami. No. What about us, our place? Anybody here want to be promoted? Oh, not bad. You got a chance to be promoted. 39 years old. Oliver Shit. No, they cannot. Vladan Chuchi. Analyzing data, useless. Adaptability, people manage. What's adaptability? Adaptability, good. You can move countries, not too bad. Tactical knowledge, good. Okay. You go. Vladan, don't leave the room. Now you've been shortlisted. Okay. Adam Pinter. Okay. Vladan, congratulations. You are now the new chief scout. We promote from within. Ta-da! Congratulations. Chick hands with me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. Now we can go look at the rest. Mate Lynette, Adam Gucho, Gabriel, whatever your name is. Gabriel, Glavan, come here. Now we have downgraded your job to scout, okay? But we give you more money. You need to prove that you're good enough, okay? All right? Okay, you want chief scout? Cancel the question. Shut up. Get out here. Okay, cancel. Stop advertisement. We promoted from within. Now, we go back to the board. We like to promote from within. Yeah, so staff, recruitment team, action, place out of the scouting. Oh yeah, I got scouting and chief scout. Okay, chief scout done already. Promoted from within. Do you want them to win it? No, nobody wants. Yeah, I know you're a God Spurs. All in the name. But right now, right, Manchester United looking good. I think Carrick will keep. Do y'all think Carrick is going to keep the job? I suspect he might end up keeping the job. He might end up being given the job, not keeping the job. Follow Ron shoot. Match preparation, who cares? Okay, we're looking for head of sports science. Yeah. What have we got here? Where's your scientific knowledge? Very good. Okay. What's your no. Okay. Scientific knowledge is quite good. Everybody's want to be quite good. Is this guy not bad. People match also very good. This guy waste time. Wait, what is this? Authority outstanding, sports science outstanding, determination good, negotiating good. What the hell are you doing as a sports scientist? Ferank, no, forget it. Barney Lord, no, nice name. Rigor, no, cannot. Tibor, as the Pal, no. Seriously, as the names get simpler and simpler, the standards will start dropping. Okay, Tamas, good, authority, reasonable. Okay, Vlad, very good, competent. Hey, Vlad, I like your haircut. Free agents some more. You're cheaper than the rest of them. Okay, come in here. Welcome to the job, Bah. Here, sports science. Thank you. Stop the advertisement. Ting ting. So we have to wait on Molna, who wants the job. I don't know what job he wants. Okay, but we already signed everything. Training review, player regressions, 2 fellas. Serafimov, damn it, not you. Interaction, 1. Precise training development, very disappointed. Good. All right, Bogdan Mechetic, what the hell is wrong with you, man? You're my favorite player. Don't make me do this, Bogdan. I don't like doing this, no. Come and complain. Oh. Okay, what is this? Ishtan has agreed to become a recruitment analyst. Okay, except I don't know. I can't remember the name. That's a coach. Sure. Oh, he wants to be a coach. Okay, can. I agreed on a coach. Yeah, this guy. Discipline, right? Yeah, so discipline. They got defending, right? The scout's not in yet. We only got one chief scout. Complete search ends for new recruitment analyst. Search ends for coach. I say, okay, another recruitment analyst. Then we got to update our scouting recruitment focus. Because the staff, there'll be new staff, right? You got to add them to that list. Yeah, recruitment analyst. So all the scouting knowledge, we basically adding more we're adding more cars to our train. Box cars. Okay. Review team selections. Again, we got to pick players. Okay, all right. We got Kern, follow Ronshu. Follow Ronshu is not 100%. Take him out. Who can we play? No one else is a DM except for Mason. Mason is... Wow. Mihai. For once, Mihai's got a chance to play. Usually I keep Mihai in. I don't let Mihai play. But Biriglia will come on here. Okay. All right. The match. We lost a few of our players to injury. Going to do Puppy Power. Let's go. Muhammad. Out to we haven't played well in the last few games, huh? It's like suddenly the players all like they are like Merchantage, what is it? He was injured, come in on a break somewhere. He doesn't like it. I guess everybody must be injured. See what I mean? It's like never changed, no? The animation. Look at that. Is that cross arm? Cross arm. You see, you look at this animation, right? If you look at it, right, it's a loop, no? Is it a cross arm? Watch it, it's the same, no? Cross arm, cross arm, cross arm, cross arm, cross arm. It's like they don't change anything. Look at that. It's exactly the same. Then one side will always be doing the same thing, eh? Score goal. Yeah. But there's nothing else, no, apart from this. Finally, actually, the goal scored. Yeah, all the fans going up and down. No penalty. That same. No change. This is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of the animation this year. Anyway, whenever SI say they want to do more and more things with this game, right? I'm more like, no, you're doing less and less things with this game. Bro, we have to create a new match. We have to do a new graphics engine, match engine, because we can do more things. I'm like looking at the game, going, wow, you must have really lower your standards, man. So now you see a different loop happening. Okay, where's the guy just now? This guy. Yeah, this is the guy I was looking at just now. Now he's got a different set of animations. But I wish there were like flags in the stadium. Like, previous editions we got like the flares, right? Some stadiums got flares that were really nice to see. I used to love that. Because it's really, you can feel the atmosphere in the stadium. Now you can't. Good. Out to Mosquera. Oh my goodness. Beautiful play from our libero. Mosquera now. Oh, he sets Merchantage on his way. Turns, header, really clear with a beautiful powered header at the goalkeeper. Aston Villa, yeah, this could be their season also. But it looks like by Arsenal bottling it against Wolves, they made the run in more interesting. Okay, Mosquera scores. See, after we score, look at the fans. If it is, I don't know if the other problem with this game is we don't know who at the home and away fans are. Yeah. At first, I thought that was the home fans because they were cheering just now when we missed the penalty, when it was not given. This is the other one. The cross arms video or whatever. This is the cross arms because the crowd has got certain animations, right? So this is the same one which we had on the other side when the ball is being played out from the back. When it's being played out from the back, you see the guys all be crossing their arms like this guy crossing his arms. Again, crossing his arms, and then you go crossing his arms. Oh, red. Boruko. Oh no. Then as the shot is played, right, he's still crossing his arms. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I found it very Merchantage, Popov, he's still crossing his arms. No? Good. What a ball. Oh, second goal. Crossing his arms. After the goal is scored. Sienna sit down. And then what is he doing now? Praying, is it? Yeah. Second goal. Great ball from Kurt. To Biriglia. Biriglia scoring. Kayla with 2 goals up. So the first goal scored by our defender, the second goal by our winger. We're gonna have to give Friday a chance to play. He was injured for a long time. Kovacs will come on for Popov, and Friday will come for Danielson. Kovacs, a youngster, is going to make mistakes. So it's like this game, right? I find that if your players that you bring on, right, the gap is too far, or if they're playing out of position, you might get into trouble. Villa might win Champions League. Liverpool will have to play against Galatasaray, right? Most likely, I see the outcome. Liverpool's road is very difficult. Especially now we got with Mr. Osimhen, who wants to prove to Italian clubs, right, that because when Galatasaray won in Champions League, when people say that they're not that good, right? I say, man, this club has got some damn good players right now. But surprise, Bodo Glimt beating Inter Milan. That was unbelievable. But it's still early days, right? So they have to play 2 legs, right? I know you can see how interested I am in the knockout phases. No, I'm not. But this year, I think Newcastle are playing well in the Champions League as well. It's like we cohabitate. It looks like the league that all the owners wanted when they wanted to break away from the Premier League, right? They got it right now in the Champions League. Okay, 3-1. We've bounced back from that little mini bad run. Still continuing. The champions are showing that we're getting nice and warmed up for the cup final. We are on our way to do the double. It might say if Tottenham want to take Guehi away from Man City. So Xavier 54. Hey, Pushkas, don't screw things up. I can only help you so much. We drew against Pushkas. Couldn't. Brief update from the board. What's going on? What's going on? Stop. Brief update from the board. What do you want to see? With our campaign, please note that any thoughts regarding future comments of the couple. Summarize the board. Very pleased. Okay, no problem. Okay, we're looking for the scouting. Good response to scout. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got this guy, Mate Leonard. See, Hungary, right? So this is how they come in, all the scouts. And after that, you see, within 1 month, right? They'll be like, oh my God, this is fantastic. Okay, so let's see staff. How many can I get in? I think I can bring in only one scout, yeah. So I can only bring in 1 scout. One scout. So I want high adaptability. Okay, average. Competent. Zanika. You got very good, competent. Okay. Lucian, very good. Good. Okay, it's not too bad. Lucian is a solid option. Very good. Okay, there's we found our scout. Okay, we found our scout. Cosmin Nisto. No, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova. Okay, that's it. No need to talk. Approach the sign. Use existing. Finance deal. You're the one, man. Okay, done. We found our scout. That guy is good, man. Oh, he's got all the necessary ones. Adaptability very high, plus judging potential very high. So that's it. Come in. Then once he comes in, once he's through the door, then we can review the recruitment focus and readjust it to include those that group, because we have to do that. So then becomes a problem, no. In later seasons, right, you gotta make sure that you always try and keep your staff. Okay, he's done it. What else have we got? Okay, that's it. Hey, Artio, ZH, Tio, your player, he's improved significantly. So I told you, right? Players now improve damn fast. And I'm not involved in his individual training. Yeah, we have no say in their training. Okay. All right, we have no say in their training. So progress report here says that he's doing okay. Yeah, so we give it to the S-man. Whatever they want to do, they do. I don't even choose a role. Or do I choose the roles? I might have chosen the roles. Once they come to the senior team, that's what I do. Yeah. It's only in the senior team do I get involved in their training. Yeah. But when they are with the youth team, I don't touch. So it's okay. He's making good progress. He's played well. So all those games definitely helped him out. Build up, mid block, that's fine. Penalties, who cares, man? Attacking free kicks and attacking corners. Hungarian Cup. Can we do the double? Okay, so Koshmin has agreed to be a scout. Very good. Wait for him to come into the club. Whole team meeting, not interested. Okay, all right. Kosmin, right? That's his name. Okay. So once I see Nestor has come in already. All right, send him. All right. Intensive. Now we can go and mess with our recruitment focus update. Okay, let's go. Recruitment focuses. Where is the in progress youth players one? This is the one. Staff at full capacity. Okay. So we come and edit this. Next. This is the one that we have. We chosen. There are 54. Maximum number of countries. I got 54 anyway. So that's it. So we come inside edit. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Previously it's only 5. Last time only had 1 performance analyst. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. And we can carry on. Now the problem is when you got this, right, you got to make sure that you don't have too many. So we're going to take this Crimea out and toss it. You got to be like all this Kazakhstan, because I'm not the chief scout. We got our staff wanting to, be adventurous. So they're going around building up. The chief scout has got his own plan. So the chief scout came in and decided, I want to send all my scouts to this place. I say, shut up. You do this first. So we did this. Now let's go next. Now we don't have the error. Earlier we had an error, which, no, this is not it. Where is it? Hungary youth one. Hang on a minute. Didn't I have one? Youth players, this one. I'm about to panic, man. There we go. There's no error message now. It looks something like this. Once you have all your countries listed out, you'll have it here, and then all the stuff will be here. I mean, you can, for the sake of it, now let's look at this guy. Right? His knowledge is now like this already. It's improving. Norman, and they got Adam Pinter. Look at that. Before they joined my club, they only got 3 nations. No, like now Vladan, he just joined our club, right? Look at that now. When we looked at him the first time, right? Okay, he's the chief scout. Yeah. Because we just hired a new chief scout, right? I was like, he's a promoter from within. So what am I saying? Kosmin, this guy. This is the guy we just hired. So he's got Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, outstanding. Now, we give him a month, see what happens to him. Because right now, our recruitment focus is just printing A-star players for us to look at. Review team selection as a quick pick again. I mean, we can use our selection. We got here managed team lineups, use the starting 11. Kern, follow Ronshu, Serafimo, Mosquera, Duric, Popov, Pierini. Okay, good. This is our starting 11. This is the cup final, man. You have only 6 substitutes on possible 12. Okay, let's give others a chance to go to the cup final, right? Ricky, Iliev, Lumana, Mihai. Okay, that's it. Since goalie wants to leave, he doesn't get a chance to go to the final. Okay, all right. That scouting screen is so well organized. Yeah, I know. Overflow everywhere, no Momo. This UI is got a problem with overflow. All right, we'll play Kishwada in the cup final. And we're off. We are playing from left to right. Gustavinho, Pedrino. Okay, that's it. Again, change. I see the formation. I'm making a change right away. Okay, we are fine with this. Drop this. Okay, in possession. No. Team shape. I'm gonna come in here. Go to fullback. Come in here. Use winger. I want to change his role. Okay, winger. Okay, done. Team instructions. Yeah. Why did I do that? Wasted one. Gotta click it again. Okay, let's go. Putting a lot more pressure on their flanks. With a double focus down both flanks. Kern with the ball. Yeah, Popov to Perini. There's a bit of underlap. I know it doesn't make sense against a back five, right? But I want to overload the center, the half spaces. Popov. Oh, nice. In. Shoots. Oh, just close. Inches. Popov almost gave us a lead. Definitely a lot of pressure now. Okay, now dial it down. Give them ball into box. Progress. Thing is here. No, this one right. Progress to pass reception. No, not this one. Where is it? Dribbling, patience, or crossing style. Patience. This is the one. Ball into box. Really, everything is like you gotta find the instructions nowadays. I miss the old UI. The old UI was so easy. You see the instruction there, you just use it. Yeah, you have to find it and then use it. See what I mean? Last night, Razer, the FM skin builder. Again, this is whoever created this skin, right? Tini put it in. No? Actually, right, this can create a lot of problems for SI because all this SI sold it. Right. They must have FM Match Lab as well. They put the skin in here. Patreon.com. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be using this skin anymore. I know it's a nice skin, but I'm not a big fan of doing this. Yeah. I am definitely not a fan of doing this. I like it, but I don't like doing this. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna stop using this. Because this is gonna cause problems not only for SI but for the streamer as well. Eventually, I will have problems to deal with. So I just actually start paying attention to all this. So after this, I'm deleting the skin. In fact, I can't. I know at the instant result this game. I just realized it. I hope I won that. Yeah, we won the Hungarian Cup. By narrowly, but hey, Borukov is the winner. I'm sorry, guys, but I just realized it. I saw that. I didn't think it was so bad because the last game I didn't notice the hoardings at the bottom. But this can give us a lot. It can give me a lot of issues. I know for a fact that it will give me issues. Okay. And I don't want to hear anybody tell me, oh, no. I'm like, bullshit. I'm not going to take a chance. Okay, so what this means that I have to delete the skin. So hold on. So I'm going to quit the game and exit. It's really easy to do that. I just don't delete the skin. Yeah, I just realized it. Sorry, guys. So we got to delete the skin. I hate it when skinners do this. I mean, skin it, but don't make it so that you got the ad hoardings at the bottom when you change it. Because that is a problem for me because I'm a content creator and I stream. Okay, so what will happen is, there have been cases where the right holders of the ad bots, right, they take an issue with that, and it's something that I and I can't say go and sue the skin creator. So they can't be bothered. So I'm gonna take it out and have to undo. Okay. I'm actually quite annoyed now. I hate it when people do something like that. Okay, so standalone Windows 64 February standalone. Okay, this is the latest one. Okay. Go E, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Football Manager 26, Streaming, FM Data, Streaming Access, Double AA, Standalone, boom. I have to delete this whole thing first. I won't bet against Emery, the Cup King. What, in the Champions League? Yeah. Emery could do it. No? All right, we got the skin restored. So I managed to restore the skin. Yeah. The moment I see skinners doing that, I can't use the skin. Yeah, I don't like it when people do that. A lot of skinners do it because it's like publicity, right? So I can't use that skin now. So it's okay. It's alright. We'll just play with the default skin. Alright, there we go. The only thing that's for me is an issue. I can get used to some of the panels being too small, but you notice there's not much of a difference. I use my own reshade, right? Yeah. So we've done the double. A bit anticlimactic, the double. Okay, let's watch the goal. So let's see what kind of goal our boys scored. We got a 1-0. We've done the double. We are now the champions. What happened to restart? No, the skin. The skin had a lot of like FM Match Lab, Teeny this thing, Teeny that thing. Yeah, this Razer. They put a lot of stuff in there that I don't like to see because the ad bots, right, became like it can be a problem later for me. Yeah, so I don't want that to happen. Yeah. The clock issue. There are a lot of issues in this game. They haven't been resolved. Okay, so we've done this. So we've got Zarmer drops concern over sale of Popov. The sale of Victor Popov. Popov has left the club. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem to me that he's leaving the club. Okay, transfer activity. Let's go to this. Oh, nothing, what? No news, what? So I don't know what it's on about. Have you tried transfer room out scouting? Yeah, I have. I want to put loan players. Easy. Yeah, just put the players out you want to loan out, you put them in. No effort required. I just showed people how you can get fantastic super knowledge for all your staff. Yeah. So where was this? It should be this one. No, it's not. The one we got 40. There we go, youth players in progress. So this is the one we have where by the time I give it 2 months, 3 months, right? All my scouts will have fantastic knowledge. So then it's a question of whether you're going to keep them. How are you going to keep your staff in the club? So right now you can see our recruitment staff. We don't have many. Why is it still 5 and 6? Oh, I didn't save the game. I was so angry I didn't save the game. Is it? No, I won one. I still have room for one more. I still have room for one more scout. Let's see. Let's look at the staff, right? Did I make a mistake? Recruitment team. Apparently, I've got room. I got a cheese scout. Yeah, I got room for one more. I thought I signed Kosmin, right? Oh, Kosmin. I could sign 2. Sorry, I only signed 1. Yeah, I only signed 1 because I promoted from within. What's that? I didn't even get the confirmation. We can get one more scout in. My mistake. Yeah, I did. It's not here. Okay, all right. So we can get one more staff member in. Might as well, boost our chances of opening the world up. Look at this. What's this nonsense, man? There's no confirmation. Okay, we do it the old-fashioned way. Recode. Where's the staff database? Staff shortlist, staff database. Okay. We need scout. We don't need all this, right? Ding, 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 ding. We don't need all this. Attributes. Really beginning to hate this game. Where's adaptability? Put all of them inside here. Hey, whoa. Okay. Tactical knowledge we don't need. Adaptability is at least average. Reputation. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, playability average is average. Okay, man. Scout. There's apparently staff interest is one. Interested? No. First team. Correct. Now we got. Okay. All right. So we got first team. Okay. Javi Hernandez. Very good. No. Okay. Let's edit this. Judging player potential should be very good. Okay. Judging player potential should be good. Okay. That's it. Adaptability should be good. Okay. Done. Alright, so we got these are the stuff. His contract is expiring. He's playing his Mados. Okay, all right. Okay, that's fine for me. I guess that will do. Radu is very good. Very good. How old is he? 29 years old. Radu, come on. I see you'll be in the line for a long time. Okay, gonna go for Radu, the young guy. I did save the game, yeah. No, I forgot that I could double dip. I forgot. I promoted from within. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, so Kovacs, Ray, I think Zayesh can play here, and then the other one is Kovacs can also play here. The 2 youngsters will head out. But the rest of my players are going to kill me, man. I never play them anymore. All the others are going like, hey, how come I never play? Why you always play the youngsters? Because that's the future, baby. That's the future. Okay. Wait, instant result. I don't care. No. This is. I'm sorry, guys. This is Football Manager 26. There's no real need for you to play too much. Yeah, you can't just instant result where you want an instant result. Like go in there and do that all the time now. I won a title. I done the cup double. What's the difference between me winning by 10 points and me winning by 4 points? Same thing, right? I'm more interested in the other thing. Then we won Kishwada as well. We beat Kishwada now. You see, we beat Kishwada in the cup, right? So now let's see what happens with Parks. Pushkar's Arena ready for the Champions League final. Officials for Pushkar's Arena are counting down the final 14 days to the final. Counting down the final 14 days to the final of the 2009 Champions League. Wow. Not bad, huh? It's going to be in Hungary. Parks withdrew. So last game is against Dick. Dick is relegated already. They got no hope. They're at bottom of the table. They're gone. This is how you play Football Manager 26. You don't waste too much time. It's all about finding the players and then playing. So you're picking the games that you want to watch, manage. Tactically, shouldn't be that difficult. If you see a back five which has got wing backs, you focus play left and focus play right and just take the game to them. That's it. You deny the wing backs the chance of building up play from the center. And then you make sure that your tactic in the middle, right, it's got like two similar roles, like two DMs, and you're fine. But if you send one guy for one guy, keep one guy back, you might have an issue if they're playing with a 5-2-2-1. Okay, we struggled to overcome Parks, but it's okay. In the end, we did. Yeah, just Gegenpress approach over game. I'm playing Gegenpress. I didn't know that. I'm playing a mid block. Training, no, I don't. I leave everything to the staff. So they sign the players, but I do the final acceptance. So they will come to me with recommendations. They do the training as well. Once they're 18, every season I look at the youth team, right? Whoever is 18 years old, I bring them to the first team. Then I train them. Yeah. Then that's when they come to me. And it's no stress. Low stress game. So all I do is then they also go out there and sign players. So it's like they will sign players and I will sign players. And the scouting is done by the chief scout. I let him do everything. So occasionally I'll find like the chief scout has lost his purpose in life and he does this then. And this messes with my super recruitment focus, which is this one, right? So if you come in now, you'll see that this recruitment focus now will have issues. No? Oh, it's still working. Huh? Oh, okay. Whatever he wants to do, he can carry on and do it. Okay. So we got our super recruitment focus here, and then this is complete. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this, I only worry about this one. Which is how our scouts go out there and get out the young players. And you can see, it's incredible, this game. It's too easy. Yeah. Or just like, randomly you pick one player. That's what it looked like. All you had to do was just go and send a scout to every single country. In whichever is your scouting range. So if your scouting range is the world, then you have to click 140. There's a maximum of 145 that you can do. Just to have fun, as Stella Kobose tried to make them play a relational football, overloading with the left and playing through the crowd with quick short passes. Well, have fun. This game is all about having tactical fun. You're coaching the team to play your style of football. You're not managing the club anymore. No, you're not a football manager. You're a football coach. So this game should be treated that way. If you treat the game like it's not football manager, they should change the name to Football 26. They should stop calling it football manager because you're not a manager in this. You're a coach. Yeah. So you should have. If you do it that way, then it's kind of fun, no? Radu is in. Okay, Radu is in, so we can adjust our. So what I do is, so he's joined the club, right? Let's wait for this to be done. Then I'm gonna go back to the board end of the season, ask the board for more money for more scouts. I never like doing that because, but I'm gonna show you guys how that works. Send it. Okay, so he's done. He's gone for his training course. let it roll for until this damn wheel stop moving. Okay. Okay, so D. Okay, last game. So we got a guy in the house, right? So let's go recruitment focuses. So we got new scout, right? So we're gonna come in here, go next. So these are all the countries that we can scout. We can't add any more, we only can allowed to go to Europe. So we know we have a new scout. So we come in here, edit. You see just now it's 6, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna go and do all this. Assign all these scouts. Confirm. That's it. So you keep doing that. Every time you get a new scout, you go to the one that keeps ongoing, right? Just add him to that list. So it's like you join the team that's going. Okay, Albania. You go to Moldova. You go to you do this. You do this. And that's why adaptability is very important for your scouts. Just go again. Make sure your scouts have good adaptability. Then what will happen is you will see Kosmin, right? Just started, right? So we'll see Kosmin again. Where's my stuff? So we got a Kosmin. Recruitment team. Kosmin, where are you? Kosmin is the latest addition to the club. He just joined last week. So he's got 3 here already. He came in with these 3. Let's see how long it takes. No, but that's a reality right now. A lot of clubs is football head coach. They don't have a say with the youth team anymore. A lot of the clubs are the same. Spurs is like that. Arsenal is like that. Liverpool like that. Manchester United. Look at all the clubs. There's no club. I can think of no club where you manage a youth team as well. But the senior coach is actually telling the youth team what to do. Ajax, you do that, you're fired. You can't go to Ajax and tell them the youth team, right, has to play this tactic. They'll kick you out of the club straight away. Because in Ajax, they have to play the same tactic they've been playing for the last 25,000 years. Yeah. They have their overarching philosophy in Ajax, for example. So yeah, you can't. So the illusion that we used to live under, it doesn't really hold any truth, the modern world. Okay, so here we go, last game of the season. Okay, quick quarter match. Christian Friday is lacking. Shut up, just play the game. We don't care. We just want to get it done. Last game, you should watch the last game of the season, right? Okay, let's watch the last game of the season, just for the sake of it, atmosphere. See, all right. I don't like it when this is okay, right? I don't mind. SI can do whatever they want to do, as far as I'm concerned. I don't get into trouble. Yeah, recruitment isn't up to the managers. They got no choice. Like Liverpool, when they sign players, right? They sign all the youth players. They don't go to Arne's Law and say, hey, is it okay that we sign these players? No, they sign whoever they want to sign. Yeah. Recruitment is not up to the manager because the managers are transient. They come to the club and they leave the club. The director of football is forever. So I think people have this notion that I should be able to change the tactic of the youth team. That's not real. That's never been realistic. To some extent, you might be able to indirectly influence that, but I believe that you shouldn't even be allowed to, give the youth team a tactic, or tell the youth. You can encourage. SI must find a way to say, for us to send a message to under 19s manager. Can you try and play him in this position? Like the same way we talk to, whenever we send a player on loan, right? We always we want you to play this player in this position. We want you to play him in this position. We want him to be a regular starter. Otherwise, we kick your ass, that kind of thing. We never let any players again. Maybe they should do that for the under 19s. Seraphimov, Kern. So I think when people get upset about the game, right, they're being upset for unrealistic reasons. They want to play the game as unrealistically as possible, and then they blame SI for not allowing people to do that. And I find it quite stupid. I know I get upset over B rates. I get upset over the UI. That's what I get upset about. But I don't get upset about the fact that you cannot give the youth team a tactic. I'm like, okay, no problem there. It's not realistic, but yeah, okay, thank you for clarifying that. So yeah. Okay, Friday is injured lah, poor thing. Is Lumbana here? No, there he is. Chico, go and play. The youngster. Chico and Zitio. These are two of you adopted the players. Huh? Of course, nowadays when we adopt players, all you get is naming rights. That's about it. You don't get any like spin the wheel, get attributes no more. Well, we cannot keep notes on those players anymore. Okay, we are taking the lead of last home game of the season. We're gonna let our fans have the time of their lives. See, we're playing a normal skin, right? I'm playing a normal skin with reshade on, so you can see for me it's a difference. It has made the game playable for me. Last time it was unplayable. No? Oh, ZHTO into the area. Borukov, Lumbana could have scored. No? ZHTO again. Good. Splits the defense with an absolutely sensational ball to Mihai. Christian Mihai with a goal. What a pass, man. Kern, we got to keep Kern. This guy is so important to us. No? Kern, look at this pass. He sees the run and he plays it right here. I don't know how Mihai know the ball is going there. Mihai is looking to the right before he shoots the ball. He finds the back of the net. See, I don't like this. Yeah. Cameraman also not following anybody. Why, hey, man? This is my down one, lock down the right flank and attack down the left tactic. Even though I lock down the right, you see ACB moving up, BM moving up. So these two are moving up, but this guy is staying as an inverted fullback. That this guy is doing the natural overlap against inside forward without things like underlaps and overlaps. We are having one focus plate on the left. Oh no. This is the downside of my tactic. This side, the weakness. But it draws in the teams, okay? There we go this way. There we go. Boom. The attack to the left is very rapid. Then set up. Oh. What a strike there from Pirini, man. Lumbana, Pirini, back to Lumbana. No, Pirini, back to... Why did Pirini shoot? Lumbana. ZHT. The youth. Blood rushing to the head on that one. Okay, Caio Santana is like wishing he was back home. Okay, come on. 2 goals already. Oh, taken off. Micetic just waited for him. What a ball. What a ball to Pirini. Comes in. He's going to shoot again. He's happy to come in on his right foot to strike. Always, no. There's this switch of play from right to left in our tactic. That's why Pirini gets on the end of a lot of goals. Pirini, good ball to Borukov. Micetic now. Okay, Borukov, he's looking for options already. He's gone wide as a channel forward. That means others will come into the area. And then he goes into the area. Now Mihai. Borukov! Full flow. Lumbana must be 4 feet tall. I think so. Lumbana is actually short. Yeah, he is very short. He's a 1 less than 1.7. He comes from my youth team, so we had to give him a chance. So we got 3 youth players now playing regularly. Kovacs, Lumbana, in fact, 3. Deeds and 4 actually. 4. That's the team. That was it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished every game of the season. We have strengthened our club. We've added more scouts. And we've done a double. Final league table looks like this. Champions, needless to say, us, then we should be, we should dominate this league. There's no reason for us never to finish champions. Okay, so always the question is how much by how much. And then what we do is when we sell players, we have to sell it back to these clubs, and hopefully so a lot of our players that we sign cheap, we offer them back to these clubs. So this too goes on. So we got Pushkas Academy. We've been helping this club out a lot, but this club is now they got a lot of nice youth players, but we can't sign. We try not to sign from them. We do our best. So in most cases, I never sign from them. So we receive 93,000. I don't get a lot of money in our league. Cheap. We win as the manager of the year. So I'm the manager of the year. Danielson is player of the year. Wow, our Danielson, player of the year, not bad. We signed him, and then he had played him in the center. Usually I was playing him on the right. Then I noticed that this guy, he plays really well in this position, right? But I originally wanted him to play here, so I trained him for this position. Then he ended up becoming really, really comfortable playing the center. So he's turned in some eye-watering performances. I'm not looking at data. Okay, I'm not looking at data anymore. If I do, I'm going to get angry. Yeah, so I'm not looking at data anymore. Scott playing for next season. We definitely need to go and get a left back, a central defender for the future, and a striker. So these are 3 positions. How much are we going to win for the league title? $93,000. 93,000 for your... Takes us. We get 93,000. Our wage available is 84K. I like playing with this kind of leagues. We've been given 466K. Oh, sorry, we won 466,000 for finishing top. So that's a prize money. So I won 93 for what? Oh, I see. So position gives you a value, and then for champions, why I don't get it. It's like so stupid, right? So why did you roll it into one? Because it's like the same position, right? Okay, all right. I don't argue. Yeah, I don't want to look at it. Yeah, I don't think about it too much. Bumper crowd of 18,000 at the Grupana Arena. That's the name of our stadium. So all we got to do is build on this success for next season. Yeah. So we got to have that. From what he mentioned last night, now you got me staring at the air hoardings. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, as I can definitely say, because I've seen it happen before. They can, like when you first play the game, definitely not, right? I don't think this year we have too many, but some matches, some competitions you will see air hoardings. You pay attention to the Champions League ones. If you're in the Premier League, right, you go start paying attention to them. You pay attention to those air hoardings. Yeah, that's why I have to delete. I stopped using Teeny Skin. Yeah. The Franca squad have gone on holiday. All right, confirm pre-season dates. Pre-season starts in 4 weeks, so that's our goal. The board would like to discuss our long-term vision and outline our initial expectations both for next season and the years ahead. Maintain the club status within wage budget. Okay, done. Accept the current vision. Look at the way I'm playing. We only had a period of time here where we had injuries. Other than that, we're well below the average. I think that we could let them know what you plan to achieve. Okay, let's go and talk to the players. Discuss plans for next season. Hey, how are you doing, man? Thank you for coming. This is not the right time to talk. Get out of the room, go enjoy your holiday. The game will punish you for that. So easy. We're like, come in there. Oh, it's a good time to talk to the team. Yeah, come in, get out. Why is this game like that? I don't know. But I've been told music makes me lose control. Those teamy things, you can have a lot of fun. You just go in there, kick ass and come on. Okay, so I mean, we got 9 players who are on less than 6 months. But who are they? Ouch. Okay, alright, must be here. So what? 9 players. 1, 2. It can't be this group. Okay, show me like that. Why can't you click and then show me? It'd be nice, right, if you come in here and that's how it works. If you click this, right, it'll show you all the 6. And then you click this, it'll show you all the 6 to 12. You click this, it'll show you. It's like, this would be nice, right, if it acts as a sort button. But instead, it tells you, guess what? You got to do it yourself. We're just letting you know you got 9, but we don't know who they are. I mean, you should know who they are, right? 9. Give it to me, yeah. Why you give me this style just to piss me off, is it? That's why I say this style is one of the things that pisses me off. No? In the whole game, right, no other tile pisses me off more than this style, okay? Click on this damn thing, allow me to get to the 9. Yeah, I know it is possible with some skins. But not with the default, not with the damn default skin. Oh, dumbass. I know it was possible for a while. Then after it stopped working. Some things work today, they don't work tomorrow. Okay, so Kokus. Problem is, I need to know what his PA is. Okay, I need to know his personality. I just can't go around handing new people contracts all the time. Yeah, so very professional, okay lah, you know. These guys are all expiring soon. All right, so we know that we have a. How do you work on this page? You tell me. Don't get me angry. I'm gonna get once I know when originally I saw this, I was very happy, you know. Yeah, then I realized it's not the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 fellas. It's not this list. That's when I realized it's not exactly the way I wanted it to come. So you got 9 and then you got 10, 1 to 2 years. Yeah. So these are the ones coming up to here. 9. Yeah, 9 and something else. But it's not okay, look at this, right? 9. Is it 9? No, it's not. See, I got all them checked. Okay. I got all them checked now. Okay, so we got there. Expires 29. Okay, which is there. 30. 31. 32. What the why can't I just click this and give you the last 6 months? So only got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 9 for this group. That's why I don't use this page. I don't use this page. I just come inside this page. First team. Come inside here. Then I start working from here. Then I change this to contract. Okay. Then if I wanted to, I come in here and then I put the stars there. That's it. Or I can do it this way. Custom view. Training view. There I got my stars here. If I wanted to, I just modify this, put the contract expiry date there, and I know the players. That's it. Okay. Makes more sense that way. Custom view. So what we can do is we can modify this view. Copy of contract, is it? This is the one. Player age, number, playing time, contract status, wage expires, transfer value, expiry date of contract. What? Expiry date of offer contract. Okay. Put this here. Put this here. Okay. Transfer value, I'm not interested. Wage of offer contract. Okay. I don't need to put it here. All right. So we got this. Now we're going to put in insert column, coach's assessment of his. Where is it? Attributes, not this one. Ability and roles. Is it potential ability? Assistant manager's potential ability. That's it. Okay, done. All right, so we got this now. Okay, filter, go to the under 19s team. Okay, done. See, so easy. Yeah. Go to this. So easy. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Expire. See, so how much more useful is this page compared to that tile? That tile is like a complete waste of my time. Yeah. SI, I don't know, maybe I'm confirmed. I tell you something, right? There's a very strong possibility this is how I feel. The only part of this whole game that SI worked on was on the match engine. The rest of the game was done by another company. No, it cannot be SI. I cannot expect that it was SI that did this. General personality put in. So we got the personality, we got the potential. Then we're going to rename this custom view. How do I rename it now? Custom view, copy a contract. I know there's a way to do it. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's over here. Rename current view. Okay. BTN. Contract assessment. Okay, contract assessment. All right, done. Okay, so I don't want too much information. Yeah, so we got personality, playing time. We got the age, we got the expiry date. That should be enough. Okay, and personality, potential. So I know whether this guy is worth keeping or not. Okay, there's nothing else to tell us here. So we got expiry date is set to the top. So among the under 19s, this guy professional. I keep him 1.5 stars. I mean, I could put training rating inside here, but that's too much information. I just had to mouse over here. 17 years old, we give him a contract. Okay, so because we need players anyway, right? So no, I don't have to do this. DOF negotiate his contract. Yeah, because DOS is supposed to negotiate a contract. They haven't done anything. Wang Wun-Yu is on loan. No? Out on loan, balance 2.0. If he's out on loan, yeah, it's okay lah. You have to negotiate a contract. Here, 30th figures. This guy, 31st. We extended 30th. We're gonna come in here, contract. Do you have to negotiate? Here, I'm only looking at the stars. Yeah. That's it. Zabo, 31st. The rest of them, maybe we can let them go. Unless they got high aggression. Nandori, the striker. Off the ball, only 9. I mean, still okay. This one, contract. Do you have to negotiate a contract? Thomas Fezin, he's a winger. These guys will never develop. Never develop much. So, but we need the numbers until we get better players. Okay. So, I need a team first. Quality can come later. Okay, so that one done. So I'll go to senior squad now. Senior squad, we got a couple of players. Okay, we gotta clear the match selection first. Go to tactics. Clear squad. Okay, now you can go back here. Squad overview. This is where we were just now, right? So now we cleared the squad. It won't be so messy. Okay, now these are players. Mihai, 29. Ricky, 32 years old. I think we can let him go. We don't want to sign his contract. This guy doesn't want to stay. Iliev, another fullback. We got problems. We don't have a left back. The problem is now we don't have a left back. So we gotta have to keep this left back. So Iliev, see whether he wants to stay or not. Contract. Do you have to negotiate? I'm gonna ask the DF to negotiate a contract, see whether we can keep them. Because Iliev is only a fringe player, but he doesn't have, because what you see is what you're gonna get. And then here we got Ricky. Ricky is a bit slow. He's decent. He's still developing. Then we're looking at left backs, right? And then left backs, we don't have to do it this way. So left backs, we got other players. Well, Popov can play on the left and the right. And his contract is going to expire next season. He's not going to stay. Bharat is out on loan. Serafimos, a defender. Mongskat is also 31 years old. So I'm not extending his contract. Mason. Longjuino, this guy is always injured. He's paid 368k to be injured. He has hardly played for me. Yeah, appearances. I mean, like 0. The moment he joined the club, he's my Alexander Isak. Comes in and he gets injured. All the way. I've never seen him. I never even had the privilege of putting his name on the starting 11. This is your player, ZHTO. So, I want to make sure that these players are 29, 31. I'm safe in this group. So, I'm really worried about these two guys now. And this. So, this is so much more better than this useless page that SI have given us. No? This is the most useless page in the whole game because you can't click on this to sort things out when they can be done. Because you got the numbers here. Obviously, right, They can't come up with this number 9 without knowing, right, who are the 9 players. Or this 0 without knowing who are the 9 players, or this 10. So why can't these be actionable buttons? So I don't know, this side. A lot of, I don't like a UI that doesn't serve a function. So this is the reason why the only useful UI page, right, is like these kind of pages, full pages where you can customize, where the player himself does it. So we got these players, so we can't keep on Ricky. My problem is I don't really have a left back. No? Looking at my youth players, right, we got these guys, none of them are any good. And then we got a second team, none of them are any good. Okay, so we definitely need to. I'm not going out there to sign a player. That's stupid. Yeah. When we have the players here, so we're gonna see whether we can keep Iliev or no. We can try and see Ricky. Ricky is still solid. So again, I'm gonna get the DOF to negotiate first. See whether the DOF can do a job. Because nowadays I'm quite lazy. SI are encouraging that quality in me, Nice to know. Yeah, SI is the ones there. Not my fault. SI did it. SI encouraged the lazy in me. They brought out the beauty, the lazy in me. Bharat is looking good on loan. He's been on loan forever. Let's give a contract. You have to negotiate a contract. Yeah, sure. Let him go and do everything. Okay, so our defender situations like that. What about DM situation? DM situation, do we have any critical players that are leaving? Apart from, Mihai, Mr. Mistake. He's Mr. Mistake. He obviously won't stay. He's not happy. I mean, we can eat another one here. Put player unhappiness. Dynamic happiness. Overall happiness level, right? General happiness. Put general happiness. Okay. So now they're all quite happy, right? So quite good time to see whether Mihai was very delighted someone. Okay, let's see whether originally he didn't want to stay in the club. But he will be his age is just nice, 24. Bharat, Kern, we got him at 31, right? So 2 more years left. So I'm more worried about the 29s. Then we got Kern, Bogdan is a legend. Can I do we want to keep him? Yeah, I think we want to definitely try and see whether we can discuss new contract. I will talk to him myself, man. Thanks to the yeah, thank you. Bogdan and me are best friends. Okay, best friends. Whatever he wants, he gets. Yeah, I don't even bother reading. Yeah, like whatever. Give it to him. I'm drunk half the time when Bogdan comes to my room. We have too many drinks together. And then this guy, that one. This one is going to be interesting, no? Because he was a lot of clubs after him. Yeah. But he said the issue offer remains the most appealing. He's got other clubs interested in him. Find nice promises. Whatever you want again. Whatever you want. Okay? You want all this, I give it to you. Okay? Exit talks. Done. I'm not very good at this, am I? Alright, so we've done this. So let's look at our strike options. Strike options is where we're gonna have a lot of problems. Okay. Because up top, right, is where we are the lightest. We got this Lumbana, 31. But here we got Zabo, Golik, useless. Frydek, forget it, he's leaving. Stuparevic leaving. Patrick Kovacs, a youngster, 31. What to do? It's a UI with no UX, exactly. Barca Fanatic official. The whole point of having tile UI is customization. I don't know why SI did it. They're not giving us. Exactly. Tile UI allows people to customize. Exactly. The problem is, it's more like, I think this is my theory. Okay? SI have no experience with this UI. So SI wanted to do a UI they were comfortable with. That means it's like saying, I want you to do a mathematics test for me. Okay? But we are all at high school level already, We're all doing high school mathematics. But as I said, listen, no. This mathematics textbook that I want you all to start studying from, it cannot be a high school textbook. It's got to be a kindergarten textbook because we want to give you a kindergarten textbook to use. Not because you cannot play the high school textbook. We want you to play the kindergarten textbook because that's the best that we can do. So it's like, right now, this is the best they can do. They can't get any better than this. They cannot do any of the other stuff. So what they forced us to play the game that only they can design, the level they can design. That's how I see it. Yeah. So much of this game smacks of. I mean, I don't mind the game. I can play the game. I can throw myself and ignore the rest. That's it. But the moment I start feeling that way more and more, then I stop playing the game. Then I play something else. Okay. So what have we got here? I want to find having no fast demands unacceptable. In result, he requests for me to offer you a new contract. I'll give you the chance to handle negotiation should you want to convince him. Wow. Wow, our DOF is merciless. No, okay, I walk away since you don't want to. I want Iliev to get a new contract. I think it was a well-balanced contract. Yes, if promise to consider doing so for a bit. Okay, accept. Fringe player only, what? Why you so scared? Only fringe player, what? Wow, you damn mean, my technical director is damn mean, no? Fringe also he doesn't want to handle. Like, no explaining. What's this? Fringe, what? OP was content automatically extend his stay at the club. He said we promised to be considered a fringe. So yeah, so okay, what? Why not? Maximum 1 year contracts, maximum 2 year contracts of players over the age of 30. Maximum of 2 year contracts. So maximum 1 year contracts of players over the age of 32. Okay, so basically he's over the age of 32 already. So we have to walk away. Walk away, huh? Bharat unwilling to consider. Handle Miyai. No, first, he wants to be a regular starter. Lie to him, huh? What's the problem? Lie to him. Let him tell him you want to be a regular starter. Can you imagine? He make promises, no? Miyai. And I thought I just had I just talked to you. Assist bonus if you can get one. You assisting, most of the time you assist the opposition in scoring goals. Hey, Sierra, how are you? If DOF negotiates, he bypasses our signing off approval. DOF no need negotiates. The signing off is still up to you. He can negotiate, right? But the signing, you do. That's the thing. The finalization is up to you. Finally, so right now the DOF is talking to somebody. So others he cannot get through the door. They won't accept his like in this case, right? Mihai. They want to like someone. I mean, I honestly at this point in time, right? Honestly, at this point in time, I don't really care anymore. Whether or not I'm gonna keep him, he's gonna get a transfer, MRP, he's gonna get an MRP in his contract or whatever, I just let it happen. Because the players are never too unhappy anyway. Right? So I know, I agree. I don't think it's that hard, but I don't think SI have the technical capability of doing that. Yeah. I don't think so. I think that the problem right now is in-house they can't do it, so they have to outsource it. Outsource it, they're asking for new features. New features means change request. Change request means more money for development costs, which is something that ultimately SI need to go to Sega for approval. If Sega says cannot, we're not allowing you to pay 10 million more for the development of this project, what are you going to do? So SI's hands are tied. No matter how much you want to shout and scream that you think it's better or not better, it doesn't make a difference to us. It doesn't make a difference to them because the situation is the situation that it is. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That's how I see it, lah. I've done this software development before. I know what it entails, and I suspect that that's the only rational reason for why the game is like this, because the bulk of the game was outsourced. Right? The only part of the game that SI dealt with was the match engine. So the match day experience was the only part of the game that SI actually had to say in. Right? That's the only part of the game. That the rest of the game is like a skin that they got somebody else to make. The problem is the flow and the way the skin communicates with some of the other aspects of the game didn't turn out so good. And that's the reason why I can say that people are only focusing on certain areas of the game. Like, I remember somebody put in a bug report, right? And then the response from when I read the bug report was, oh, I will, the person mentioned that they will raise it with whoever was the team that was working on the aspect of the bug now. I don't want to go into too much detail, so I'm just going to be quite vague. Meaning, there are certain things, right? I suspect, right, that within SI, they're only doing a small. When it comes to formal manager, it might be this big, the scope, right? But SI is only focused on this much scope, which is the match engine. That's my suspicion. The rest of it, right, is not. Because the match engine is bespoke, so it has to be done in-house. Okay, so it's not going out. So it doesn't go out. So everything else about the game is gone outsourced. It's been outsourced. Now, that explains why the UI is so bad. Because they can only, what they can only do, see, the team that's doing the skin will be going, we need to know the information A to Z. That means you have to export this information in this format. Okay? So, and then it's like an Excel spreadsheet. Or very simply, they give them a tool to export whatever they need into those different pages of the UI. Okay? So now, when you go into, like, I give an example, right? Okay. So if you go in here, because the more I think of it, it makes sense already. It's something I've seen happen in a lot of my projects. I used to do projects like this many times, and I've seen it happen many times. Okay, and it's anybody who's done any software project management, they will agree with me that what I'm saying, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, all right. Why is this identical? Because this is how the game works, right? Okay, so you create a match engine, right? Okay, so we created a match engine, done. Okay, there's a lot of data in the match engine, millions of lines of code, right? 8 million lines of code, all that. Okay, every single thing there has got, it will generate into a column. Let's put it. So all these numbers might go into a certain column. Okay. Now, the skinners, who are the guys who are presenting the data, they will tell SI, okay, can you present to me make sure that all this data is accurate because I need to put them into the skin. So they will have to create the tool. That means the skinners have to create the tool. They have to create the tool. But the problem is SI doesn't want to let them look at the match engine, right? So they can only tell them what they need. SI have to go in to create this tool to export it from their engine, which they cannot show to the skinners. So is this like, my left hand cannot show you what my right hand is doing, my right hand cannot show you what my left hand is doing because my engine is very, very important to me. It cannot go out. So that creates a lot of problems with SI. So now they have to create their own tool to export this information into a UI that the skinners can make for them, which is the Polish company. Which explains why all this information is so screwed up. Because whatever tool the SI created for the export of this information to the new skin is not working properly. So this is the UI team. Wherever the UI team is within SI, their job is to... So the UI team, they will have a bunch of people in SI and there'll be a bunch of people at this company, right? And they'll be working together. So now, oh my God, I pity them, boy. This is the most... This team, right, is going through the worst 2 years of their lives, or maybe 3 or 4 years of their lives. I can't predict, because this is just an export error. Meaning that whoever created it, right, did not export the right fields. The data is in the game, which is the reason why I am saying that this is unusable. This whole thing is unusable, cannot be relied on. If this is unusable, then this is unusable. Because if one extract is wrong, every extract is wrong, potentially wrong. How do you know this is XA? You take their word for it, is it? I don't. Because you already proved to me, SI have already proven that the data is not right. So that's the reason why I say any data-driven save right now is not going to work. Yeah. So now because they want to go console, this is what they asked for. If they got in trouble, I'm sorry. Yeah. So that is the reason why when we play this game right now, I'm begging all of you, I literally am begging the community at large. Okay, if you want to play this game, please don't look at data. Please don't know any other stuff. Just enjoy the game. It's just a game. Sign the player, play the tactic, go win the title, make coffee, tea, yay. Sign player, win the title, go make coffee and tea, come back. That's it. Treat it as game 3 or 4. If you're going to start looking at data and going, why is this, why is that, you're going to stress for no reason. It's not your... What are you stressing out for? Live the fantasy. Enjoy. If you do, this game will be enjoyable. But if you don't, then, hey man, I don't know what to say. I can't help you. The game is playable, but I'm telling you, you cannot look at data in the game. You have to live without the data. The tiles are only built for console. During the match, during the navigation anyway. Yeah, I know, they're all done for console. But the thing is, we're going to have to wait. But hey, Mate Sin, this guy is damn good, no? In SI. And SI, in Football Manager. He's actually quite a player. The Sin Man. He's a good player. I've used him many times. New scouting budget. They allow the scouting of players within this continent. So we're still in Europe, so we cannot go further than Europe. So there's no point. We cannot add. And maybe we can talk do we need to expand or do we need to expand? No. We're still within. Let's be reasonable in terms of money. I mean, we only make for $500,000. Win the title $500,000. We're not going to spend $500,000 go and scout the world, right? You're already paying. Look at that, 380K. I actually expanded this. Originally, it was just neighboring countries. No, it was like 100, and our scouting list was supposed to be really small. Yeah. So we have available 390, but 240K. Before this, it was even smaller. Our scouting list was not Europe. Our scouting was like Hungary or some shit like that. Small, man. Nah, don't look at data. Don't look at data. Because it's a situation that SI put themselves in, so they can't. It's not something that we should be actively going, oh no. Yeah. Longuino begins his rehabilitation phase. What happened to the news? There we go. Damage can now able to. My goodness, this guy joined us and was out. No. He will never ever get a chance. He's like the Liverpool's. Who was that? The defender that Liverpool signed and also had a season-ending injury, right? Okay, man, we are there. Pop commits future to pucks. I don't know, man. They're all signing their players. We're signing our players. That's good news, man. Yeah. So I'm not getting too involved. Whoever they want to bring in, they bring in. Yeah. Got recruitment. Transfer activity. So far, nothing. Yeah, nothing. No in, no out. Director of football has not made any offer. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll play what I can get. Yeah, the French defender. Was it the French defender? I can't remember who. But he got injured, no? I remember he was so good in the first game. He played one game. He would look so good, no? And then boom, he got injured. I was like, I was actually quite happy. Oh, we finally got. Oh my god, it was so good. I can't remember his name though. Still now, Popov, I tell you, you're leaving our club. I think he's leaving our club because he can't get into the Bulgarian club. But he's been playing our club all the way. And you blame us, is it, for your failure at the national level? It has got nothing to do with us, though. 8 of our players have been called for international. Preslav, Borokov, Martin Kern. I think Borokov, same team. Tell your teammate to go and talk to your manager. Ivory Coast, I don't know how he ended up at our club. I don't know who loaned him. It wasn't me. Michael Follow Ronshu. Patrick Kovacs, Patrick Young, under 21s. You got Dezo Iles. He's injured, what? He's our player. How come he's playing for them? He's been playing as a DM. Coaches have been using him as a DM. Then this guy is potential. He can play for the future. He's a future player. of ours. We've been putting him on. He's been out on loan all this time, and plays a box-to-box DM as well. So apparently we got our 2 DMs. So follow Ronshu on international. Deeds also played well for us. American player we signed, Chip. I don't believe that he wanted to come and play for us. Must be something in the waters of our club. Not Kolo Toure. Can't remember his name. We got Liverpool have got a defender what they signed. Young defender, 18 years old only. 17 or 18 years old. He got injured. He played one senior game, looked damn good, then got injured. Can't remember. I'm not sure if it's French, German, or whatever. Yeah. Could be Dutch. I don't know. I don't stress about things nowadays. I don't remember. No need to force. This is a part of the game where it gets boring. You're like hoping something happens, some news comes. Yeah, training schedules. Okay, only the senior team do I adjust. So let's go. There we go. July. Okay, so we come inside here, we do the preseason. That's the only thing I do with the senior team. Junior team, we're not gonna get involved. Okay, we are not getting involved. So we can come in here and then custom preseason, early, heavy. Okay, we go to heavy. That's it. Then early heavy. Okay, heavy. Heavy. Done. So they're gonna have 4 weeks of punishment. Yeah, we're playing for the manager like me. What do you expect? Balanced. We set their first week already. That's it. Done. Okay. I'm not getting involved in the youth team. Youth team, I got no say. Done that already. Then we can't set friendlies up, right? Yeah, we can't. Not yet. No. We can't do that yet. Jeremy Jacquet. Yeah, that's the one. Leone. Gio Leone. He's the one. Yeah, it's Leone. The Italian got in there. He was so good, no? Yeah. Gio Leone. His very first game I saw him play, I was like, oh my god, this guy's got a touch, man. I was so impressed with his touches. And his awareness. He reminded me of a younger version of Yap Stem. He reminded me of Yap Stem. If really a trusted player, they will do offers only to the open window. I'll play offers like this, but FM26 is buggy on the off again. Some days it doesn't. I know, let it be lah. Let him. I can't be bothered. Yeah. Nowadays if I see a shortfall, that's when I get involved. No problem lah. Life is simple. It's like my DOF. I'm imagining my DOF is a drunkard. Or he's so short I can't see him. He's trying to get my attention. I'm always not noticing him. That kind of thing. The Hungarian football medical has been in touch with like I'm not being mean about what to do. I know. I just wanna make sure that everything is sorted first. Like preseason. I got my players, the contracts. I don't like to. Then the loan players come back. Contracts have to be done. Once I'm comfortable, then I get out. But if let's say we want to be true to 0304 philosophy, right? That means I holiday all the way until the 27th of June. You see the date here. Your holiday all the way until before the 1st of July. You can holiday. So you like to holiday just before the reset. So now it's what is the date here? Now it's 20th of June, right? So we holiday until the 29th of June, or 30th of June, or 31st of June. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, so where's the go on holiday button? I forgot already. How do you go on holiday? I know it's a shortcut. I forgot what the shortcut key is. What's the shortcut key for go on holiday? Damn it. I know it's here. Can go calendar. General. I'll go on holiday. Never mind. I forgot already. Choose. There's a shortcut button. June the 30th. Yeah. Go on holiday. That's it. Accept all offers or play. Can you imagine you do something like that? Right? Go on holiday, accept all offers of players. Yeah, I found it. Been on holiday already. That's it. Okay, guys, I'm going to call the stream. Yeah. Our team is on holiday. I'm going to take a short holiday myself and enjoy myself. Thank you for coming in today. Hope you've had a good one. Today is, of course, that day of the week. We are into our Chinese New Year. I want to congratulate all the fire horses like me. This is your year, baby. It's a year of turmoil and upheaval. Whatever it is, please take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. I found out that if you send your players to under 19, only the position like see new transfers, there's a bit more chances to see improvements. Yeah, I just take it a game. I take it as it comes. With this game. With this game, you gotta do it as it. You cannot get too like, oh my God, why is it like that? Life is too short. Yeah. I'm getting reports now. Scouting is done. And now, while I'm on holiday, I'm getting this side up. Merchitic transfer saga set to develop. I'm saw the message. So the message has popped up. Merchitic transfer saga. The most important player now, Bogdan Merchitic. The press said there's a transfer saga. You see, this always happens when I go on holiday. Apparently, the alcoholics are my club. And then Gasparini, my goalkeeper, is heading to Darmstadt. Look at that. Apparently, yes, that one thing, right? Whenever you go on holiday, they try to give you heart attacks to make you click on the screen again. I told you this has been Miles' ambition all along, to make us click on Football Manager as many times as possible. That must have been it. How else can we explain the state of the game? You guys, take care of yourselves. I shall see you soon. Good night.